Okay. So the third, so remember we talked about these different quantities. So we've had the policy and the value function. So now let's talk about models. So a model is basically, it's not the environment itself, but sometimes it's useful to imagine what the environment might do, to try and learn the behavior of the environment, and then use that model of the environment to help make a plan and to help figure out what to do next. So specifically, the way we normally do this is to have two parts to our model, transition model and a reward model, where the transition model is basically predicting what the next state will be, predicting the dynamics of the environment. So if this was the helicopter, this is the thing that says that if you're in this particular, if the helicopter's facing this way in this position with this angle, and the wind is coming in this direction, then it's likely to move to this position and this angle, and so forth. That's the dynamics of the environment. And we can try and model those dynamics. We can try and learn what will happen to that helicopter at the next step and figure that out. And we can also learn to predict how much reward we'll get. So we can learn that if the helicopter's in this situation, that it's not crashing and that we'll get one reward for staying alive or whatever it is. And so formally we break this up into a state transition model that just tells us the probability of being in the next state given the previous state in action, and a reward model that tells us the expected reward given the current state in action. Okay, so it's optional to do this. And actually a lot of the course will focus on model-free methods that don't use a model at all. So this isn't a requirement. It's not necessary to explicitly build a model of the environment, but it is something you can do.